What's good, YouTube? It's jazzlovesmma here. Now I'm going to be making a video about, as you can see on the screen, welterweight champs. As soon as they lose their belt, they just become washed. Apparently, let's just make a video about that. Let's break it down. Let's see what really happens when these welterweight champions lose their belt. As we saw yesterday, last night, the Law is now on a 3-fight losing streak. 3 losses by decision. The face is brutally beaten up. Let's see if I can open it up here. Been having technical difficulties all night. Gabriel Bonfim beats Belal Muhammad. Muhammad is now on a 3-fight losing streak, and his last win being over Leon Edwards in 2024. Belal was on a 9-fight win streak. I had counted it. 9-fight win streak in the UFC, I believe. And Bonfim, and now he's on a 3-fight losing streak caused by JDM. Before we even talk about JDM, his last one was over Leon. How's Leon doing right now? The last one of the last welterweight champions. I think he was the last welterweight champion to actually be able to defend his belt as well. Well, let's see how he is. Oh wow, thanks. None of my tabs went open. There he is. 3-fight losing streak as well. Wow. But unlike Belal, he's been finishing 2 of them. And Belal's win just ages poorly. Everyone's beating better than him. Leon was on a 12-fight win streak, something like that. And now he's on a 3-fight losing streak. Who knows where he's going to go from here, right? Who's his next fight going to be? No one has any idea. Mallet, JDM, and let's talk about JDM. JDM, the actual last welterweight champion, who lost to Islam and lost like a month ago to Carlos Brotes. I think it's almost been exactly a month. No, since that fight. It's crazy. Time flies. JDM. No, it hasn't been exactly a month. It's been a month since JDM. Now he's on a 2-fight losing streak since beating Belal Muhammad. Now that one isn't aging well for JDM. And you can say, unlike Belal, who's 38, or he's gonna turn 38, JDM it's only 29. Leon is young. He's like 34, but JDM's young, man. He's 29. 2-fight losing streak. Hopefully he finds a way to bounce back. But and who was the man that Leon beat for his belt? Oh yeah, Kamaru Usman, who's probably the most notorious. Well, maybe before now, the Leon losing streak and stuff. But probably the more notorious losing streak, Usman. I counted this all. I think he has 16-fight win streak in the UFC. He had a total of a 19-fight win streak since his last loss, like to Jose Caceres. And then bang, Leon kills it. Usman ends up being on a 3-fight losing streak. Then he bounces back against Joaquin Buckley. And I think the person who really started it was Tyron Woodley, who ended his career on a 4-fight losing streak after being on like a decent win streak. 1, 2, 3, and if you don't want to count the draw, he was on a 6-fight win streak. He had 6 wins. Then bang, Usman beats him. Goes on a brutal 4-fight losing streak. And I kind of see. I feel like this is how Leon's career is gonna end. I don't see him winning another one, sadly. I like Leon, but it kind of feels like he's kind of over. And yeah, and I was originally going to start this video saying that champions since the GSP era, when they lose their belts, this is what happens to them. But it's really not true, because Robbie Lawler, who was the person who lost to Tyron Woodley for the title, immediately won one right after that. Then he went on a bad losing streak, 4-fight losing streak. Got a win, lost one, won one. He kind of broke this curse. So I think it starts with Tyron Woodley, transferred to Usman. Usman was able to break his win streak. Now it's on Leon. Now it's on Belal badly. Now it's on JDM. So But to be fair, if you look at all these losses, it makes sense. There's some asterisks. Well, Usman's came on. I think what he had maybe like this is not a quick turnaround. Um, Fought Leon, scared of the head kick. Then he fought Kamzat in in that fight. Super short notice, lost it. You could say that Bilal broke Leon after that fight. Probably did. First times he's ever been finished, right? He's only been finished 2 times. Happened right here. JDM's young. I think just stylistically, these matchups were really bad for him. And you could argue he also got broken in these fights, but unlike Leon, who's like a little bit older, he had already defended his belt. 34, but he was probably like, I don't know how old he probably was. He was young. He is young. It's time to grow, but it's like he's in the deep end of the welterweight division. And it's just tough matchups from here, unless he gets like Joaquin Buckley or something. So it is kind of sad to see Bilal have a truly big fall off like this. But yeah, it's kind of expected because even Bilal's kind of been broken, taking so much damage even against Leon. Then JDM busted him up, Gary busted him up, and now this was probably his most brutal loss outside of the first Luque fight and the Jeff New one, taking massive amounts of damage. And yeah, I think the welterweight curse is real. You lose that belt, and it just goes downhill from there. Unless you're Usman, you're able to bounce back. Unless you're Robbie Lawler, you somehow break it. It's a tough road. I don't know. Bilal's like the oldest of these three, of JDM, Leon, that little trio. So I think it's tougher for it, especially with how quickly the division is moving. Unless he gets like a Mike Pellet or something, I really don't see Bilal being able to break this win streak. Tough matchups ahead of him. JDM as well. He's top 4. See how the rankings look by Tuesday, but he's top 4, and he only has tough matchups ahead of him, especially because of his style. And then Leon, he's good, but it feels like there's not a lot of good stylistic. I feel like there should be good stylistic matches for him, but it just feels like Leon's broken at this point. So let me know your guys' thoughts on these. Will Bilal break it? Will JDM break it in his next fight? Unlike his leg. Will Leon break his losing streak? Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys think this curse is real? Obviously, Lawler makes it fraudulent, but it is what it is. Check out my mutual Shahir. He posts some funny stuff. We love Shahir. Follow me on Twitter as well, jazzlovesmma. Like and subscribe on this video if you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want any fitness accessories, clothing, check out Dime Fitness. It'll be in the comments in the description below. Sorry, and use my promo code if you'd like. And yeah, predictions on Tuesday, maybe tomorrow, maybe another type of video, maybe I'll do a tier list. Who knows? Nobody watches until this point anyway. And so, peace.